Hey y'all, Vinny OG here. So when I first started kind of making these videos for fun, um, I talked a lot about Clan Wars, but it was really unstructured, and I really want to focus in on like one thing right now, and that's builds. Builds, obviously one of the most important things, but how you use them is the most important. I'd say tip number one, get your get your builds pre-set up, really feel test it out against other units, go into your battle arena, go to people more stronger than you within your clan and duel them, really adjust in what you feel like works. So here's one of kind of my defensive builds. I have split, which is just a really strong formation in general. So not only do I have kind of a split formation that really works well for me, and I apologize, my PC is what you call doo-doo, so it might be a little slow here. But not only do I have one split build, I have a second split build as well. So when I attack somebody in a PvP setting, if it doesn't work, I can test one or two other builds, be it another split formation, be it a backstab, and then I can go right into my history, and I can see the effectiveness of that and what the other unit is building. I can then hit the play video. I can say, "Oh my God, they're just using a dash formation. A backstab will be better." So then you're always able to adapt on the fly, right? The next one being, so here just need to go in here anyway. We'll just use that. The next tip is that there's no such thing as a perfect formation. People are going to share formations for the spider. They're going to share it for the garrison. They'll share it for the dragon. And because everybody has different units, you can always pull in that build and then tweak around it and then test it against, be it the hunting dragon, and see how that goes. Oh my God. I might have to switch out. Okay, he got pushed back, so I should be able to. Who's here? So one thing, let's see. So another tip I've had in a short is switching between builds mid-battle. This is kind of harder to do, definitely an advanced level tactic. Um, I recommend you go and look at that short. I can also kind of post that. Okay, cool. So Hidden Beast should, in theory, be able to take these guys out. So I'm going to move to my Garrison Crusher right now, which has the optimal damage and the assumption that Hidden Beast is going to follow up with kicking these guys out. So, um, one PvP, when you are attacking, if there is one person, it's easiest when there's one person garrisoning. So you'll have your PvP build, PvP build, PvP build, like 1 second before you attack. Make sure that enters your PvP build hits mid battle. If you switch your lineup to your garrison, if you kick that unit out, it will then use your garrison build. So you're optimizing both your attacks. So when you kick somebody out with your PvP build, a garrison typically will just crush a PvP build unless you just have a hell of a lineup. But optimizing that switch is huge. So um, here it is. Test in duel, test against yourself in training. And oh my God, I'm kind of trying to optimize when I go in here because we have enough resources. So look how I'm not just blindly charging in, right? I'm kind of seeing who's there, because I'm guessing Cobra should bounce both of these guys. Nope, Cobra got bounced. Let me go in. So now I'm going to try. I'm going to switch to my assassin build here. Okay, I should be in first. Let's see if I can bounce some foos. So if I see it go to 1, I'm going to switch to my. Oh no, because I'm probably just going to have a lot of people. 1. 2. There's 3. Got him bounced. Oh, I'm going to run out of morale here pretty darn quick. So I'm just going to do what I can. And I'm negative now. Okay, cool. That's actually helpful. So now I can talk more, as if that's a problem. So, um, where was I? Yep. So templates, testing your builds in not only your training against your builds, but multiple people within your clan. If you go to your clan, again, I see a lot of people just not utilizing this as much as they should. Go to your clan, find people stronger than you, find people that have great builds and who might be right on that same power curve as you. Go in and test it multiple times. Find something where you start to consistently win, and then take that build against another person within your clan. Because sometimes you can hyper optimize to where you're just beating another opponent, but it doesn't actually work as a multifunctional build. Yep, so right here, we are just neck and neck. And again, I have a doo-doo PC, so I apologize for how slow this is. Let's just make this go a little faster. But neck and neck, right? There's some optimization that can be done, but we can test this over and over to see what the RNG looks like. But I say, hey, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Now I'll go and I will test it against another one of my clan members and really get that optimization down. Make sure you have at least 2 builds like that. I tend to have 3. I have 2 splits and 1 backstab, and then I'll have my garrison, I'll have my dragon, I will have my spider. I could go on for hours on like optimization of each of those lineups, but it's really going to come down again to the units that you have and going in, testing it. When you do attack that spider, make sure you're looking at your damage output within your history. So each time, if I just go in again to the history side, do not underutilize this. Go into your history. Make sure you're checking out. I mean, come on. I didn't attack that many garrisons. I know for a fact I've got some web hits in here. Oh, what a bummer. Here we go. So yeah, make sure you're going in here. And that seems really low, honestly. I wonder if I screwed up my build. That's typically pretty low. But anyway, you can kind of optimize. You can look at that number and say, yuck, that's disgusting. Like, yeah, this is bad. I don't know why that's so darn low. I might have screwed up my formation. Oh well. But you get the point. Make sure you are optimizing, looking in history, and you're not just blindly using a dash formation for everything. I don't want this video to drag on for too long, but realistically, that summarizes kind of the first few videos I had when I was just really getting my feet wet in making these videos. And right now, the structure is focus on your templates and your strategy and how you attack. That takes you a long ways. I'll do more advanced videos in coordination later, but if you can just get those basic steps down and testing your formations, having them lined up, you'll go a long ways. Really hope that helps. Have a great day.